Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-journeying back in time to feudal Japan to explore one of history's most iconic and fascinating warrior classes, the samurai. More than just soldiers, these were figures steeped in a complex code of honor, duty, and, yes, even death. Prepare to uncover the truth. Behind the legends, the word samurai itself comes from the Japanese verb saburao, meaning to serve, and service was at the very core of their existence. For centuries, from roughly the 12th to the 19th century, samurai were the military nobility and officer caste of medieval and early modern Japan. They weren't born into wealth or royalty, but earned their place through martial prowess and unwavering loyalty to their lords, known as Imagine a life entirely dedicated to mastering the sword, the bow, and the art of war, all while upholding a strict moral code. That was the samurai life. Now, when you think of samurai, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Probably the katana, right? This iconic curved sword is more than just a weapon. It was considered the soul of the samurai. Forged with meticulous care and incredible skill, a katana was a work of art, a symbol of its owner's status and fighting spirit. But the samurai's arsenal extended far beyond the sword. They were masters of archery, horse riding, and spear fighting, making them incredibly versatile and formidable opponents on the battlefield. Their armor, often elaborate and beautiful, was designed not just for protection, but also to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. But the true essence of the samurai wasn't just about their weapons or armor. It was about their philosophy, known as Bushido, literally translated as the way of the warrior. Bushido was an unwritten, yet deeply ingrained, code of conduct that guided every aspect of a samurai's life. It emphasized virtues like rectitude or justice, courage, benevolence, respect, honesty, honor, and loyalty. Imagine growing up with these principles hammered into you from a young age, shaping your every decision, your every action. Bushido was a moral compass, a way of living and dying with dignity. Loyalty was paramount. A samurai's allegiance to his lord was absolute, often extending even beyond death. This unwavering devotion could lead to incredible feats of heroism and sacrifice. Picture a samurai facing impossible odds, fighting to the last man to protect his master, knowing that surrender was not an option, that defeat meant not just his own end, but potentially the dishonor of his entire family and lineage. That's the weight of the samurai's honor. And speaking of honor, it was so central to their identity that dishonor was often considered worse than death itself. This brings us to a concept that many find difficult to grasp: seppuku, or ritual suicide. While often romanticized, seppuku was a solemn and gruesome act, performed to restore honor to oneself, one's family, or one's lord after a perceived failure, a defeat, or to avoid capture. It wasn't an act of cowardice, but an ultimate demonstration of courage and adherence to Bushido, a final assertion of control over one's own destiny in the face of inevitable disgrace. It's a stark reminder of the extreme values that govern their world. The training of a samurai began incredibly young. Children were taught martial arts, philosophy, and strategy, alongside calligraphy, literature, and art. This holistic education aimed to create well-rounded individuals who were not just fearsome warriors but also cultured and intellectual beings. Imagine a warrior who could write beautiful poetry, appreciate a tea ceremony, and then, in an instant, wield a katana with deadly precision. This duality is what makes the samurai so captivating. Samurai also played a significant role in the political landscape of Japan. They weren't just fighting battles. They were often instrumental in governing regions, collecting taxes, and maintaining order. Their influence waxed and waned throughout history, but for centuries, they were the backbone of Japan's social and military structure, shaping its destiny in profound ways. From the chaotic Sengoku period, where warlords vied for control, to the more stable Edo period, where samurai became bureaucrats, their impact was undeniable. However, with the dawn of the Meiji Restoration in the mid-19th century, the samurai class faced its ultimate challenge. Japan opened its doors to the West, and a new era of modernization began. The traditional samurai system was abolished, replaced by a conscript army. The wearing of swords in public was banned, and their feudal privileges were stripped away. For many samurai, this was a profound crisis of identity. The world turned upside down. Some resisted fiercely, clinging to their old ways, while others adapted, transitioning into new roles in government, business, and education. Their legacy, however, continued to resonate. Even today, the spirit of the samurai, particularly the tenets of Bushido, continues to influence Japanese culture and values. Concepts like discipline, respect, and integrity can be seen woven into the fabric of modern Japanese society. From corporate culture to martial arts and everyday etiquette, the samurai may no longer walk among us with swords by their sides, but their ideals live on, inspiring countless stories, films, and video games. They stand as a testament to a unique period in history, a time when honor truly was worth fighting and dying. For the story of the samurai is one of intense dedication, unyielding loyalty, and a profound commitment to a way of life that demanded the ultimate sacrifice. They were complex figures, capable of incredible violence and serene contemplation, living by a code that both elevated and constrained them. Their legend continues to captivate us, reminding us of the enduring human quest for purpose and meaning, even in the face of death. What aspects of the samurai do you find most intriguing? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into feudal Japan, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more historical deep dives. We love hearing from you, so if there's any other historical story you'd like us to cover, just comment below. We'll be uploading your requested story in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.